Hello, Collective. Welcome to my channel. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. Thank you for being here. If you would like to plant a seed or leave a donation, you could do that on my Cash App or my PayPal. Let's jump right in. I'm just coming to make this video to give you the downloads that I got. Um, so one of the downloads that I got, I was actually moving around today, and two cards have fell on the floor. And I didn't know they had fell. I found them later. So one of the cards that fell was saying it was jailmate. It fell. It said jailmate. It was like jailmate is doing something bad to you and others, making calls and moves from prison. Okay, so that's confirmation to me about something I already knew. I've been saying that for a while now. Um, this could be my kid's father. This could be any family member. I have a few cousins that are in jail. It could be a few cousins involved. It could be affiliates, associates that I know. It could be any people that could be running shit inside the jail and that could be trying to come against me or any of the 144,000 chosen by God to help humanity create heaven on earth. Okay, but either way, that's exposure, whether it's for me or whoever's watching, that there is someone in jail making calls and making moves from jail to hurt innocent, God's chosen beings. Okay, that's what I got. Which I know for me, that's confirmation, which I already know. I've been on it already. I've been feeling it, and I know. All right, especially because I'm a meet because of the work I'm in and the gifts I have, so I know they're doing a lot of magic. A lot of these people, like I have a skin rash, like I've been telling you for months, they're doing skin rashes. They're doing skin rashes, beauty magic, making us sick, doing whatever. A lot of these people doing the jail could be trying to hurt a chosen being like myself or any of the 144,000 and our children. So we have to be very, very careful, okay? So that is confirmation that there's some bad stuff happening from in the jails, and people that are in jail are making the calls and making moves from in the jail. They are dark, all right? Hopefully the right officials will handle that. The other card that fell was talking about a revolution. It says you're meant to start a new thing on planet Earth and in the universe. So a lot of you, some of you know already, that's one of my, that I'm supposed to be in charge of the new revelation. Yeah, one of the head leaders. I am chosen. All right. And to start something new on this planet, which is referring to heaven on earth, all right, for all of us. That's why the enemy and his heathens, whether in jail or out in the world or from other planets, is trying to get in the way, all right? There is a spiritual battle going on. Obviously, those of the dark don't want to change, don't want the world to change, don't want us to get better, don't want to give us back what they have taken from us, don't want the truth to be known because then they can't control us. They don't want to change. They don't want heaven on earth. They don't want a new revolution. They want everything to stay the same. So that way they can keep cheating and stealing and lying and controlling us the way that they want to. All right? And again, the enemy is working very hard. Like I said, they're in my dreams. I'm fighting in my dreams, other realms, other dimensions every day. I have a rash all over my body. I mean, it's from head to toe. It's everywhere. I'm being attacked in so many different ways and not feeling well, but I just continue to keep moving on. You know what I'm saying? I can't do anything else. If God's allowing it, he's allowing it. I mean, what could I say? Only he knows what he's going to do. So anyways, let's keep moving. So the name Norman came out. If your name is Norman or you're attached to Norman, you know a Norman. Norman could be your enemy or your karmic. And then my ancestors was like, inside of the word name Norman, they wanted me to pull out of there Norma. So you could be Norma. You could know a Norma. You could be attached to Norma. Norma could be a family friend, relative. Norma could be an enemy or a karmic trying to come against any of us here. Okay, so we need to watch out for Norma, okay? Be good or bad. Then the name Anna came out, which that's my middle name. That's my grandma's name. She could be, sending me a message. There could be an Anna. You could be Anna. You could be attached to Anna. Anna could be enemy or karmic. I do have an Anna as well as Anna, okay? But something about Anna. The number 32 came out, so look up angel number 32. You could be 32. Someone you're attached to could be 32. The name Diana came out. You could be Diana. You could be attached to Diana. Diana could be a family friend. somebody you know, or it could be an enemy or a karmic as well. It says, the sign was coming out that everything we do, I'm speaking to my viewers, humanity, and especially the 144,000, everything we do, we have to do through our heart. We have to put love first. Love is the answer to all things on heaven and earth. So we have to use our heart in everything that we do. And the rest will follow, okay? Something's going to come out, like I said in my other readings, something's going to be coming out about the military, and the military and Dallas, okay, combined. Whatever's going on with the military and Dallas, something's going to come out about that. There's going to be something coming out about Amarillo, Texas, and the military families over there. Something's going to come out about the homeless. Again, like I said in the other video the other day, the veterans. Something about the homeless and the veterans, all right? There's going to be some exposure about that. I'm believing what I'm seeing from right here, what I'm getting down my download. A lot of these homeless people are veterans, all right? And the universe doesn't want to see these people homeless on the streets, especially veterans that have fought for this world. So there's going to be a lot of exposure about homelessness and veterans, how they, you know, that a lot of these people on the streets are veterans, okay? There's going to be exposure about NAS, Fort Worth, Texas, all right? Something's going to come out about the NASA in Fort Worth, Texas. Something's going to come out about Shepherd Medical Clinic in Texas. And then, like, you know, again, honoring veterans better than they do and how they're being treated. So the universe is wanting these veterans to be treated more better than what they're being treated, and to be, you know, the truth is going to come out how they're being treated, how they're not being taken care of after they did everything for you, okay, the military. The names that were coming out is Adele, Angela, Art, Celia, Elizabeth, Emma. Something's going to come out about North Texas, Central Turks, Sevierport Central, Western Oklahoma, Texas Gulf Coast, Mississippi, Arkansas, Tulsa, Southwest Texas, South Louisiana. To the 144,000 ICMO. This is for my 144,000. All of my people that are doing mediums, readers, psychic, high priestess, that do videos. All right. The enemy is using a lot of the enemy and the karmics, his heathens. They're trying to mess up our speech impediment when we're doing our videos. I noticed it a lot in mine, and I noticed it quite a bit in many others, like different words, you know, they're not coming out right. They're trying to mess with our speech and our presentation. So make sure you're praying for each other, the 144,000 starseeds, light workers, angelic beings, chosen ones, all right, for speech. Make sure when you're praying, you're asking for God to be able to break and bind all speech, magic, telecommunication, telepath, teleport, any kind of gifts that could mess with our speech, all right, our throat chakra. Make sure that you're doing meditations on throat chakras as well, because they are messing with our speech in our videos. This is for, again, the 144,000 starseeds, light workers, angelic beings, chosen ones. Pray and do meditations and break and bind all spells with speech and throat chakra, okay? The name Tiffany is here. You could be Tiffany. You could be attached to Tiffany. Tiffany could be an enemy or a karmic. The name Kimberly. Last name Walton. The North Texas Commission, there's something that's going to come out about North Texas Commission. Leadership, some will be removed and others will be balanced. So a lot of people are going to be removed, all right, from Texas. For one, Texas is a very big state. A lot of people that are leaders worldwide, but Texas is one of the big places, they're going to be removed and they're going to be refilled and balanced by people that are balanced in the yin and the yang, the dark and the light, the yin and the yang, all right? Especially because A lot of the chosen beings, they know at the end of the day how to balance their gifts, and they know that we are all one. Nobody's better than the next. All right. Exposure on leadership pertaining to state representatives, mayors, city council members, county commissions, nonprofit executives, education leaders are going to be exposed in Texas and many other states. Again, there will be exposure. Texas, many other states. Exposure on leadership dealing with the state representatives, mayors, city council members, county commissions, nonprofit executives, educational leaders. The name Marbie came out. Marbie, Marbie. The last name Jackson came out. That could be you, somebody you know, someone you're attached to, or it could be enemy or karmic. Something's going to come out about the president of North Texas Commission. It could be the president. It could be a present one or previous one from previous years. The name Michelle, Beth, Dana, Richard, Vanessa, Armin, Armin, Corey, Dr. Lavara, Scott, Lyndia, Lynda, Eric, Mark, Gianni, Gianni, Kim, Opal, Wes, Tracy, I don't know what that says, Cindy, Carl, David, Mary, Christian, Larry, Dr. Liz, Owes, last name Owais, again TD, initial TD or TD. Charlene Porter, exposure of nonprofit businesses since 1971. So a lot of businesses are going to be exposed, especially nonprofit ones that were trying to hide behind nonprofit will be exposed. There will be some exposure on Keene, Texas, Keene, Texas, exposure for being shady. All right, something shady about Keene, Texas. Their true motives. Dealing with the budget. Again, in Keene, Texas. Keene, Texas. Exposure for being shady. Their true motives to their budget and what they have been doing with the finances that they've been getting. Chosen ones, you're gifted with communications, orally, writing, dealing with national and international public speakers worldwide. A lot of the chosen ones, you're very good. You're good. Your gift is with communication, orally speaking, writing, and you're going to be able to go worldwide with these gifts to speak internationally and nationally. Many of you will be public speakers worldwide. You need to pay attention to the date October. You need to pay attention from October to January 23. Exposure in Michigan, Barron Springs. There's going to be some exposure about Michigan. Barrien, Springs. Something about the water out there. Keene, Texas, again. I told you that up there and above. Coolahan, Georgia. Exposure. Denver, Colorado, exposure. Indianapolis, Indiana, exposure. Odessa, Texas, exposure. University of Texas of Persicant Bassin, Indiana University, Southwestern Adventist University. There's all exposures coming out about these universities. Some of you, you're going to be called in for a big interview. You're going to be one. They're going to ask you. You could be a chosen being, one of the 144,000. They're going to ask you if you want to be a candidate for a big position. So be ready. Be looking out for that. There's going to be exposure in Vancouver, Washington. To the 144,000, you will need to go back for a bachelor's in art and business. Some of you that are of the 144,000, because of your calling and the position that you will be taking, you will need to go to take some schooling to get your bachelor's in business and all that. There will be more exposure about the Boy Scouts. I know many years ago the Boy Scouts were exposed. There's going to be more exposure to America's Boy Scouts. Be looking out for it. Chosen beings meant to go worldwide. Again, presentations. I got that like 3 different times. Something about Boy Scouts and the camps in Portland, Oregon. All right, something about the camps and Boy Scouts. Something's going to be exposed. Whatever's been going on in these camps with the Boy Scouts. Portland, Oregon. Yakamis, Washington, United States Chamber of Commerce is going to be exposed. Pay attention from the dates December to February. Verizon and Sprint phone users, you're being hacked and criminal activities going on is going to be exposed. The name Sandy, you could be Sandy, you could know a Sandy, you could be attached to Sandy. Sandy could be an enemy or karmic. Last name Peters. If that's you or someone you're attached to, or that could be your enemy or karmic, something could be exposed about them. Exposure of Canada. Something about Dean Foods. There's going to be exposure about Dean Foods. Something about a Martin Martinez. It's something to do with art. Something about his art being exposed or him being involved with art in Texas, Martin Martinez. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania will be exposed. Exposure to NBC News. Something about Kruger's Foods will be exposed. Someone could be receiving a message about a partnership. It may be business, love. So be looking for it. Letter talking about an agreement of a partnership. So in the letter, it's going to be like I said, business, partnership, or love. In the letter, they're going to be talking about to come to some type of agreement to be in this partnership. Just make sure you're listening to your angels and you're paying attention to your ancestors. All right? Ask the divine. The name Jethro, you could be Jethro, you could be attached to that Jethro. Jethro could be family, friend, associate, lover, karmic enemy. Caroline, same thing. Someone's going to have a heart disease. Someone's going to get heart disease. Someone's going to go to the doctor and it's going to be exposed that you're going to have heart disease. It could be more than one, but for sure one. Somebody's going to need a blood transfusion. And only somebody out here is going to need a blood transfusion, okay? And they're going to have a special type blood transfusion, but the only person that's going to be able to give them that blood transfusion is going to be somebody in their family that has the same blood that they do, okay? Because they have a special blood type. But they're going to find out, somebody's going to find out that a father's not their father to a kid, okay? It could be to an adult or to a kid, but either way, somebody's going to find out that a kid that they've been taking care of and thinking is their kid is not their kid. Because they're going to tell when the kid's going to need blood transfusion, the father's going to go to try to give the blood, and they're going to be like, no, sir, your blood does not match this child's blood. And that's how they're going to know that he's not the father to this child. Somebody else in the family is going to come and they're going to try to donate. And this other individual in the family, their blood is going to match the blood of this child. And they're going to know that he's the father, not the father that they said it was. So that's going to be exposed for whoever that's going to resonate for. The name Holly's coming out. Holly, Kimberly, Dee, Sarah, Milani. Okay, it could be you, someone you're attached to, family, friends, lovers, co-workers, neighbors, or your enemies. Something's going to happen in the Rocky Mountains. It could be worldwide on the news. Something's going to come out about the Rocky Mountains, or something's going to go down in the Rocky Mountains. The state, Arizona, Arkansas, Colorado, Nevada, New Mexico, Oklahoma, Texas, Utah, Wyoming. Something about all 9 of these states. Something's going to happen. And all of these 9 states that I just stated are all connected in some way about some exposure that's going to come out. So again, Arizona, Arkansas, Colorado, Nevada, New Mexico, Oklahoma, Texas, Utah, Wyoming. These 9 states, something will be exposed about these particular 9 states. And it's all going to go hand in hand when this is exposed. There's going to be exposures about wildfires, all right? Exposure about how they're truly getting started. These wildfires are not just starting by themselves. There's people behind these wildfires starting, and that's going to come out and it's going to be exposed worldwide. Something about maverick. There's something about this word maverick, all right, that I was getting a download. The term, it's a hint to a case. So it could be a word, it could be a song, it could be a term, it could mean something. But there's something behind this maverick that is going to break a case. This word alone is going to solve a case. There's something about maverick. It could have to do with the 144,000. It could have to do with the enemy and the karmics. But there's something about this word maverick that has to do with something pertaining to God's plan. This word. Maverick. Setup. There was a setup, all right, that could have been for a chosen being or somebody that, could be the 144,000, a chosen being, starseed, light worker, angelic being. There was a setup, but it's going to be exposed about this setup. Pay attention to the date, November 15th. Humanity is changing the world with giving from your heart. So again, this was the second download that I got. It was the universe. They were showing me. They were like, love is the answer to all things. Humanity is changing right now. And we're learning how to love each other in the good and the bad right now. This is what's happening in the world right now. A lot of us are growing and changing and ascending. We're learning to love each other in the good and the bad. We're learning to, be different, to change our mindset, how we think, how we approach people, places, and things. All right? That's what they want us to be working on, the universe. Something's going on in the Hyatt Regency in Dallas. Exposure is going to come out from there. There is illegal activity happening in this Hyatt Regency in Dallas. Sex trafficking activities going on there. That's for the government, the feds, the FBI, police. In the Hyatt Regency in Dallas, there's going to be something that's going to come out, exposure. In the Hyatt Regency in Dallas, there's illegal activity. Sex trafficking is going on out of there. So pay attention. And they said the one downtown. I heard them say the one downtown. The one downtown. So whatever Hyatt Regency in Dallas, Texas, and downtown, there's sex trafficking going on in that place. I'm about to say that damn place because that gets me sick. And that's going to come out, or you're going to see it on the news. And I just gave you a hint, so start paying attention. Humanity. Oh, the universe wants you to start planning for the future. Always have more than one plan. So you need to always have 3, 4, 5 plans in case number 1, number 2 don't work. Always have a few plans ready and prepared in case whatever you need to do or however you need to move. Okay? Unbelievable. I don't know what the fuck. They want you to have a peace of mind right now. They want us to relax. The universe wants us to have a peace of mind right now. Learn how to relax more. A lot of us are too tense, all right? We need to chill a little bit more. Always saving. Again, they want you to save for emergencies, expenses, all right? Anything that can happen, death, sickness, job loss, in case anything happens in this world. Just be prepared and be ready. Someone will go for an annual visit and find out that they are sick. And it's going to be some African man. And will need treatment. Some of you, you're African. You're going to go into your annual visit. And you're going to find out you're sick. I don't mean to laugh, but you're going to find out you're sick. Some of you, they said it's your karma. So, because you were not listening and you were not taking heed to the universe and to God and the angels and the ancestors. Some of you are African Americans. You're going to go to the doctor and you're going to find out you're sick. And not no little sickness. I'm talking about like a big sickness. Some of you, your name could be Shantae. You could be Shantae. You could be attached to Shantae. Shantae could be a family, a relative, a friend, a lover. Last name King. You could have the last name King. Someone you're attached to could have the last name King. Family, friends, lovers, karmics, enemies, King. Last name King. First name Shantae. Somebody wanted your wealth and benefits of having you, didn't love you. So some of you, you could be chosen, okay, or you could be attached to a chosen being. All right, a lot of you, you're chosen, but you could be one of the top people, and you were with someone because they wanted your wealth. Some of these people, they were with you because this could be for more than one person, but for sure for a chosen being. Somebody was with you only for your wealth and for your benefits that they could get from you and whatever they could get off of you. They never loved you. You're learning that. You could have learned that already, or you're about to find this out. Yeah, somebody was with you. They didn't love you. They just wanted your wealth. They wanted what you had, what you could give them, to be seen by the world. Exposure. Something's gonna come out. We already know what happened with Epstein because that came out, but there's gonna be more information that's gonna come out again about Epstein. More information is gonna come out again about Epstein. Carly, Ron, Chubbs. If the name Chubbs, Epstein, Carly, Ron, Derek, Noel. Again, the first name, Epstein, Carly, Ron, Chubbs, Derek, Noel. Some of you, they just said your friend is Chubbs. Something's going to be exposed to you about your friend. Somebody out here, your friend or something. Chubbs. So all these, something's going to come out about these names I just gave you. Last name, Anderson, Simmers. And I don't know. Oh, Davis, Hidalgo, Hidalgo, Palmer, Smith. Exposure on reports of sales. Exposure of reports of sales under the FDA planning. Some of you, your companies, your businesses are going to be exposed because of your report sales. Something's going to come out. It wasn't legal. What you were doing some illegal things. And it wasn't up to FDA planning. So you were doing something. That could be worldwide for many businesses, corporations. Someone or someone's will find out that they got breast cancer. Some of you, you're going to find out you have breast cancer too when you go to the doctor. Some of you, you're going to have breast cancer, and some of you, that's your karma, because you are karmics, and the ones that you're going to find out that I'm referring to, that you're going to find out you have breast cancer, you actually got your breasts done and fixed to be bigger, smaller, whatever. They just said bigger. And that's your karma, because you were using people to get your body fixed, and you didn't even love these people, care for these people. You didn't care what you had to do to get yourself what you wanted. So since you were using and abusing God's chosen beings for getting money, wealth, or whatever you thought you were getting, and you got your breast fixed, now you're about to find out you got breast cancer. That's your karma. Whoever that's for. Oh, they just said and some of you did that with stolen money. Ooh, and your ugly intentions, they said. Wow. See what happens? God don't like ugly. Pay attention to October 22nd. Something's going to go down on October 22nd. The universe wants us to focus on the journey ahead. To the 144,000 and humanity, the message I was strongly getting is the universe wants us to focus on the journey ahead, forward. Do not look back, because we can't do nothing about back there. That's over and done with. We got to worry about the here and the now and what's coming up ahead. Pay attention to the date, October 29th, October 22. All right, this could be some days that these karmics and these bad people are going to plan something, so pay attention. Disasters will come. There will be disasters coming to this world. There will be no light, water. Okay, you guys, and that's why it kept saying 2 or 3 times before I got here about saving for disasters, preparing for disasters. Your name could be Larry. You could know a Larry. You could be attached to Larry. Larry could be enemy or karmic. CBS is going to be exposed. Juan Ortiz. Something about a Juan Ortiz in Fort Worth, Texas is going to be exposed. Tom Higgins of Fort Worth. Matthew Nelson, New Jersey, going to be exposed. Judge B. Glenn Whitley is going to be exposed in Texas about something. David Parker, Internal Affairs of AT&T, something about them. Lisa Tapman, Messenger of Disasters, North Texas. A lot of people, all these people I'm talking about, they're going to be exposed. If this is you or someone that's attached to you, or this is a part of your family or anything, you know these people, yeah, they're going to be exposed. What was I about to say? So that's what I got. Like I said, I've been fighting a lot in my dreams. A lot of you that are in the 144,000, I'm sure you're going through the same thing. All right. So, and for whatever reason, these people, they must be trying to block me from trying not to see everything clearly, like to speak about it. I'm definitely going to be praying on it, meditating on it, that I'm able to see more clearly. It's like I could see everything, but it's like when I want to express it or talk about it, I can't. So these people, these karmics, they're doing a lot of, magic, black magic, voodoo, witchcraft, so you can't remember when you wake up. But, I mean, I know for sure that a lot of these karmics and the enemy, the devil and his heathens that are in my dreams that I'm fighting, these are like living beings like you and I, okay? And I know for sure these neighbors on each side that they have something to do with something. I just know because I've been feeling it, all right? And like I said on my other video the other day, the lady on one side was in the front on the lawn with her dog, and she's like literally like coughing, like that fake ass cough. You know when you make that fake cough like you're trying to get somebody's attention? So because I mind my own business. I don't worry about nobody else unless you're in my way and you're trying to make me notice you, for like this lady did. And I'm just looking at her like she was just looking like waist high. And it's funny because she looked like this lady that I seen like last summer at a garage sale. And the lady looked evil as hell. And I knew she was like following me or whatever, because the way she looked at me, the way my energy felt when I looked at her. She was a short old lady. This was over a year ago, and then the other day, I'm telling you, next door, she popped out over here next door. And I'm like looking at her, and I see this lady, and she waves. I mean, she looked just like that lady again. And then I just started getting like these real bad vibes, because I'm trying to clean my garage out, minding my business, and she's all in my business. You understand what I'm saying? And yeah, it's just, you could feel things, and I feel things. I'm not no fool. And there's a lot of people coming and going from that house. You know what I'm saying? So there's something going on that's not right, because if there's a lot of people, and I don't get that through a lot of people's houses, all right? So you guys need to just be watching yourselves where you live, protecting yourselves, your families. Make sure you're staying prayed up. There is a spiritual battle going on, a spiritual war. Like I said, a lot of these people, they're doing so much. They're coming in my dreams. They're trying to find me in my dreams. I got rashes all over my body. I don't feel good. Like, I see my kids don't feel good. I'm just seeing all type of stuff happening worldwide. So the devil, he's gonna do whatever he's got to take. When he can't mess with you in your mind no more like that. That's what he does. He'll try to make your body sick, and he'll do all type of stuff, and he'll use his little heathens and whoremongers and devils to do his little job. And I could care less. I mean, I'm looking at certain stuff, and it's like, who cares? Oh, you put a rash there? Oh, really? Who cares? I'm almost 50 anyways. Do you think I care? Try something else, because I could care less. I know I'm not. I mean, I'm trying to get out of here anyway, so it's like you're wasting your time. But whatever. So I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. I hope that information might have helped somebody. And I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.